And they have perimeters on the floor. We spoke with Brenda Frese earlier today after shoot-around, and she said we're going to be challenged defensively because of the spacing and because of how well Michigan sets to get downhill from all 5 spots. So we'll see what the rebounding margin looks like in this game, but we'll also see what the paint points look like. And
Michigan, the maize blue. Lob inside. Here's Dulcie with the first touch, and running layup's good.
the winningest coach for the Wolverines men's or women's. Coaches a part of all of those wins, but Kim Barnes-Arico also a mom of 3. So it's not just the, and Michigan will put pressure on you if you allow for them to get those face cuts.
Backdoor Schmeichel from Sellers. And her history, Brenda Frese, a couple wins ago against Oregon, number 600, the most wins in Maryland basketball history.
She has just been magnificent with those 600 wins here along the sidelines for the Terps. And
here's Jordan Hobbs, the senior, off a career best 24 last game, but turns it over. And it's Schmeichel the other way for 2, and one of the bigger presences among these 5 guards for the Wolverines.
yeah, but she's an initiator. You see her getting the rebound or a steal, and she's pushing tempo the other way.
And Swords drills the triple.
And got tagged on the way up.
Yeah, it's amazing, Christy, as Olsen gets another here. Keone McMiller, the first.
These are real-time experiences that they're getting exposed to during the games.
Yeah, Kubek crashing the glass, will shoot 2. And for Maryland, that's really the chore of this game. After Nebraska out-rebounded them by 17 the other night.
Team, they're 8th best in the country with their rebound margin at a +9, and their settles on the glass in those possession wars.
And Ali Kubek converts at the line. That was his second foul on Jordan Hobbs. Freshman Swords with the extension.
Play takes the full hit. You see the contact and extension of that whistled for the infraction. And sometimes if you have a height advantage, you don't need to put the ball on the deck. Right?
Yeah.
Make things simple, and it's not settling if you have an advantage. They do in all realms.
Triple team on Kubek. We'll get a jump ball. The arrow says it goes back to Michigan. So great help there by the guards. But back to the coaches, because Brenda Frese, 23 years at Maryland, but they entered the Big Ten 2014. Kim Barnes-Arico on the other side.
Both teams need this win as we head into postseason play in a couple of weeks.
Swords up and under, gets it against Indiana last week. Here's Olsen for 3. That's good on the assist cross court by Jordan Hobbs.
Right.
Nice see, O'Meara McLean banks it in. Nice answer for the Terps.
They're going to minimize those miscues and take good care of the basketball. And here's that same set again, but Olsen did a good job of rejecting that screen. Action is looking to come over top and maybe hard hedge it. Maryland's been hard hedging the pick and roll coverage.
How about O'Meara McLean with a couple of buckets off the bench? Final minute here in the first. But Pac-12 wasn't there, so it's Hobbs. Knocks down the 3 and
at a 41% clip as of late.
Shot clock at 9. Cheyenne Sellers. High dribble, kept it alive, and scores.
Her hand was still on top of the ball, so it wasn't a carry. I saw a lot of people motioning for a carry. You got to come under the ball for that.
Hobbs with 1 second, tough runner, and Michigan by 7 after 1 in College Park, and Hobbs with 5 late points.
And 17 points combined with Olsen and Swords. The rest of the team just 5 points. I mean, that just speaks to their execution and effectiveness.
A nice high low to Kubek for the finish.
Only 2 freshmen to do that across the country is pretty major.
There's Swords, knocks down the 3 and the assist to Mila Holloway, and Kubek can't answer. Long pass brought down by Grabovskaya and taken back by Maryland. Shea Sellers sets it up for Poffenbarger, and the 3 is good for a
transition. Tough to guard because you're going to run and try to close out hard to the initial catch.
Nice turnaround by Grabovskaya. Sellers out of a double. Kubek wide open. Is well short on this one, and Maryland from 3. And not their strong suit, but now 1 for 7 so far here tonight.
Yeah, but that was the proper play to make. And you know that Maryland can make that shot.
Set up for Holloway. Gets the bounce on the triple. Here's Sellers, whips it out. Poffenbarger for 3. That's good. And Sellers with another assist.
100 rebounds, 500 assists, the only one ever to do it.
And one. And a chance at three for Sellers, who now will get her due.
Those rebounds that Maryland was not getting against Nebraska, and Nebraska was getting a lot of second chance opportunities.
There she is, senior shy with the triple and a timeout.
For Maryland, Chrissy Tolliver sitting at the top of that list. Won a couple of titles in the WNBA and obviously in 2006 for the Terps. She was saying that's what's going to be challenged, right? With the way Michigan plays, 5 small players on the floor.
So past the midway point of the second quarter, Michigan's led by as many as 10. Lane's open and McLean obliges for 2.
Yeah, and then the one blue jersey gets it. So still some work to do for Maryland in terms of their rebounding and keeping a body on somebody down inside. Then McLean has come into this game with on the glass. No, it just looks like Maryland hasn't gotten themselves open down here, and give credit to Michigan's defense for that. But you got to set the screens.
They show double against Kubek and pull it out. Here's Poffenbarger. Off balance with the bank shot. That was pretty. A 6-point game. DiBiase turns the corner and squeezing in for 2. That's where this game could be decided. Kubek inside, right on cue.
There you go.
Steal. 1 second at the buzzer. Off glass, but missed from McKinney. Little hopscotch there at the end, and at the break, they've got a great one at College Park. The Wolverines by 2.
Also, Kayleen Schmeichel has those 3 fouls. So that is another reason, but she has come in and maximized her minutes on the court for her 7 points and 2 boards.
And they're down by 2. Head coach Christy Winter-Scott with you, our entire crew, as Dulcie gets the friendly roll, and we are tied up.
Whatever contact on the airborne shooter is going to be tagged to you.
McLean has been so terrific in place of Schmeichel in the foul trouble. DiBiase, step back 3 is good, and Maryland with a 3-point lead in their first lead. 44-41 Maryland. A lot of contact off the ball. Hobbs behind the back. Leaner's good for...
But then Dulcie got right in the way and brought her defender.
Poffenbarger extends to score. Both teams 9-5 in the Big Ten. You've got NCAA tournament implications, perhaps conference tournament implications.
Don't overcomplicate things, right? Just turn and shoot it.
Christy, that replay took you to a place.
It took me to a place. I love a good fader. Listen, it's right there. He's with my mom and dad.
All covered. DiBiase scores in a foul. Wow. A chance at 3 for Sarah DiBiase. And pick up Schmeichel with her foul trouble so far since that first quarter.
Yeah, she was talking about how everyone's had like a really big game. She wants them all to combust at the same time.
But Swords with the answer and a foul on Fisher.
And we don't really have a lot of depth, especially on the interior, to get players in foul trouble. So you're out of position if you give up those offensive rebounds. So those
is not what both coaches would like.
3 dribbles.
Swords a step around. The scoop is good on the switch to the right. There goes Poffenbarger, threads it. It's Kubek who will shoot 2 as she knocked Hobbs into chin, and Hobbs is down. Now the
nudge right there, no whistle on that part of the play, but then on the way down, that whistle.
1989 all over again.
That's the year I was born. What happened?
Wow.
1989.
I'm saying raining jumpers.
Oh, okay.
And Banks in the second. The kiss on the free throw.
Oh. She said off.
Sellers double team. DiBiase feeling good for 2. Gets it to go.
In her senior season, playing with some desperation and motivation and leadership, is better than a lot of players. And she is playing with some grit. A mid-range shot that she has been feasting on this season for Maryland.
Michigan forces over 18 turnovers a game. Olivia Olson to the rim, just cups it and scores with ease.
And near McLean.
3 to shoot. It's Hobbs from 15. 5 seconds, Maryland ball. Hits Sellers with help. Schmeichel, 3 at the buzzer, is an air ball. So after 3, it's Maryland by 1. They outscore Michigan by 3 points in that third quarter.
So it's going to come down to the little things, but I always like to say there's no such thing as little things. They're all huge things.
And Sellers could start to the 4th for Maryland. Cam Schrader back in for Michigan. It's been quiet tonight. Spin move by Hobbs. High off the window, it's good. Oh, the answer, it's Sellers with the long 2.
I like that idea. Just shot it a little too short, too flat on that lob.
Dulce, the spin. Nice move for Dulce.
Nice long stride with it. 1 step beyond the defender. Free and easy after that. Nice execution down in the paint. She's able to sweep through and get beyond.
9 to shoot. TiBiasu, drawn by 2 defenders. Gets free, and the runner's good for Sarah TiBiasu. Michigan pulls it out. Cam Schrader, too strong. There's Olsen for a running rebound, and down an open lane for 2.
Oh, Maryland. Back screen, ball screen action on the strong side for the Terps here.
TiBiasu, nice moves. Nails the 3 in the face of Carls Daniels.
That was what you call a sizzler. Oh my God.
But back come the Wolverines. A chance at 3, and Gravel's got it. No, but Olsen in there for the rebound and the putback.
And make that cross cut a little tougher.
McClain on a back down, leans in, and scores.
That's a little double team action, it doesn't matter. Now she's single covered off the ground with the pump fake, and then scored it, teammates.
Jersey Mike Serena. Out of the timeout, the finish for Olsen and a foul, and a chance at 3. And Olsen now with
her ability to just attack in those cross-match situations. And she's been magnificent for Michigan.
10 to shoot for the Terps.
High ball screen there by Mir McClain, trying to go 2-man. Olsen switched off.
The duck in and the finish by Cheyenne Sellers. Swords, shakes by her defender, denied by Dulce. Major rejection. Sellers, step back for 2. And the rebound cleared by Holloway, but a loose ball foul on this end. Cam Schrader. And the free throw's good.
I say rebounders need to hold their arms up high. So you can't
on the back door. Using a lot of time. Hobbs, quick release, scores.
A huge factor.
Yeah, foul trouble. Sellers triggers, gets it back. Try and trap her. Offensive on Sellers. And she's the one who gets the worst of it.
Oh no.
And just an awful sight to see. NBA veteran, play with Michael Jordan. Against Olsen, but then her knee, or at least her leg, it gave in. 15 seconds. Here's Hobbs with the runner off glass, banks it in. Suffers a major injury.
You just hate to see that. And then Shai Sellers just playing through, had that sprained knee, missed 2 games. And I think that has been the beauty for Michigan, especially in their 4-game win streak coming into this one.
By the way, Olsen has fouled out for the Wolverines. 11.7 to go, down 6. It's Swords. They could use a 3 here. 5 seconds. And wasting time, TiBiasu the steal. And
then turned it over at the end.
Leaving the game with 25 seconds left. Had to be helped off.
Yeah.
Final seconds, and Maryland with the bounce back win over Michigan. Final score of 85-77 here tonight.